Hello everyone, welcome back to a new YouTube video. So today we're going to talk about how to build habits, and to be honest, I already tried making this video, but I kind of messed up with the recordings, and I think I lost them all. So here I am, remaking the video, hoping that this video will be eventually published on YouTube, I don't know if you can hear me, because it's kind of raining here, it's kind of raining here, I don't know if you can see, but by the way, I'm using the new tripod that I bought. It's so fucking cold, guys. Okay, but either way, so I had to start working out because it's raining here, and I don't want to get wet, so I just go and train inside, and we'll start talking about how to build habits. So the reason of why I'm making this video is because I'm actually reading James Clear book. It's called Atomic Habits, and I talked about it in the last video. And I read some pages about how to build habits, and why habits are important, how to stick with them, and I thought that this could be something that I could talk about on my YouTube channel, So the first thing that I would like you to know, is that habits are sort of a cheat code through your life, because give me a moment. When you build your habits, I have to extend the tripod in 1 second. Okay, so let's put it here so you can see me actually training. So hoping that this will be fine. Habits are sort of a cheat code, to your life, because they can actually help you, and they can actually help you achieve your goals faster, So for instance, if you want to do like start meditating, you can build a habit of meditating, and what I find really interesting about this, is that once you build your habit, just stick with them, and obviously it will be hard in the beginning, because you're actually trying to build your habit, and you're actually learning about how to stick with it, how to do it every day or every week, every month, maybe it's putting away, saving up some money, maybe it's eating healthy, going to the gym, it could be anything, and the first part is actually the hardest one, and I find it more easy, to actually stick with the habit in the long term, In the long term, you will be actually more motivated to stick to the habit, and you will be less likely to, you won't rely anymore on discipline, because obviously in the beginning you kind of have to be motivated to go to the gym, and you're just building discipline, and everyone tells you that you need discipline to go to the gym, you need to do this, you need to do that, but you actually don't need to do all of this, because I think that, as Hamza said, I don't know if you know this guy, but I found it really helpful and really inspiring, and I think he said one thing in the last video that I saw, where he actually said that people who go to the gym for a long period of time, maybe you see a guy that has been going to the gym for 5-10 years, maybe probably more 10 years, and if you go and ask him, he actually enjoys going to the gym, so it's not more like discipline. You actually have to have discipline in the beginning to actually build the habit of going to the gym, maybe meditating, doing this, doing that, eating healthy, I don't know. But once you actually start building the habit and getting comfortable with it, doing it every day, you actually end up enjoying it, Once you do it more often and more often, you actually start to think that, this is actually really cool, So yeah, the first thing is that you should know about habits is that they are going to be harder to follow in the beginning and easier to stick in the long run, in the long period. The book actually gives you sort of an insight on how to remove bad habits and how to build better habits, good habits. And one thing that you could do this is by creating a sort of list where you are actually signing and putting all your habits. For instance, you first of all you wake up, then maybe you watch your phone, maybe you go to the bathroom, you shower, you eat your breakfast, you brush your teeth, and all of this. And what you have to do is sort of put an equal sign to the habits that are neutral, so they are neither good nor bad, and you have to place a plus for all good habits and a minus for bad habits. For instance, you wake up, it's an equal sign. You look at your phone, you put a minus because that's a bad habit. Or it depends on your routine. I don't know anything. Then maybe you could take a shower, so that's a plus, because you're actually taking care of yourself, or put an equal, and maybe you meditate, so you put a plus. Maybe you do 10 push-ups, you put a plus, Maybe you watch YouTube while you're eating breakfast and you put a minus, So you have to do this exercise of identifying all your habits for each of your days, okay? And obviously, if your routine is the same every day, you don't have to repeat it. And once you identify your good and bad habits, you have to actually try and remove your bad habits, because James Clear actually provides sort of formula for getting rid of bad habits and creating good habits.
Okay, so sorry for the interruption, but this is actually the day after the recording, the clip that you just saw, and I actually had to stop recording because I was late for church, and I wasn't even midway through my workout, so I just had to quickly finish my workout and then change myself, prepare myself for to go actually to church, and by the way, let's take it back from where we left our topic, our speech. And I was actually telling you about laws that the book actually provides. I have it just here to actually help me. So there are the 4 laws, okay? By identifying your bad habits, so that you're actually able to define your bad habits, so that you know what actually you have to do and which habits you need to remove and which habits you actually have to build over time, and also you have to define your the person that you want to be in your future, because you actually have to think and prepare yourself, you don't have to establish goals, because for instance, if you want to run a marathon, you should aim at being a runner, because a runner is usually the one that actually runs a marathon, so this is actually the goal that you should aim for, instead of aiming directly at the goal itself, because if you aim at the person you want to be, then it will all come as a consequence. Then we have the second law, which is actually to make something attractive, and by saying so, James Clear provides some example of how you can actually implement this in your life, because in the book it talks about the dopamine system. You experience the highest level of dopamine not when you accomplish something, but rather when you are pre-tasting something. All this speech to show you that dopamine plays a significant role in defining your habits, because dopamine is found in everything that we do, Even reading this book, you get a pick of dopamine, any type of book, or especially on social media, and looking at porn, actually gives you a really high peak of dopamine that makes you that makes your brain think that they need more, you know. And this is why also many people get back to it so many times, you know. You should implement the piling habits formula with temptation grouping, you know. And in fact, the formula consists in after your current habit, I will do a necessary habit, you know. And after the necessary habit, I will do the habit that I desire to do. For instance, after drinking your coffee in the morning, you will name something which you are grateful for yesterday. And this is the necessary habit that you need to do. After doing that, so after having named things that you were grateful for for the previous day, you will allow yourself to do something, you know. And in this case, you will allow yourself to read your newspaper. That being said, I am really grateful for you having taken the time to actually watch this video all the way through. And if you've done, you can check out my latest video on here. And you know, please make sure to subscribe over here. Maybe, I don't know where I'll put it, probably something here, somewhere here on the screen. And so that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye bye.